Could you describe the Hive to us? I mean, after watching the movie, I'm not even sure if they're zombies or creatures or some synthetic virus or whatever. What is it in your?
I mean, without spoiling too much, because so much of the fun of the movie, I think, is sort of like watching it and figuring out like what you're watching, how it unfolds and putting it together. But I can, I guess, say that, it's definitely about, connectivity and about oversharing and, if today we post and share 20% of our lives with each other, what does it look like when we share 100% of our lives with each other?
Now, talk about a little bit about your role. You're playing something different this time around. A scientist.
Yeah.
Or almost nearly a mad scientist in a different aspect.
Yeah, I played Dr. Baker, and I think he could be described as something of a mad scientist. Although, from my point of view, in preparing for the role, I don't think of him like that. I think that he is very much very secure in what he's doing and is doing it to help people.
How was David as a director? He really put both of you through the grinder, especially you. You probably spent like 10 hours a day.
Oh, yeah,
that's what it looks like.
Yeah, it was 2 hours every day of makeup, and a lot of stuff happens to me. And he was like, I thought this was so funny when I was writing it, but now that I know you, I kind of feel bad. And he just, I feel like, with having, we shot it all within a month, and as you saw, there's a lot of special effects and stuff. And even though it was like so fast-paced and so much went into it, he took care of us as a cast and allowed us to create with him.
Dave was abusive physically. No, his first time. I mean, as a first-time director, very extremely comfortable around him, and he allowed us as actors to do whatever we wanted to do.
So, what do you suppose was the most difficult thing that you had to do on this project?
I think that I think that getting that scene just right, where the doctor is confronted about what he's been doing and some of the negative effects of it, getting the tone of that scene just right was tricky.
So, what do you suppose is the most fulfilling thing on this project? It was torturing your cast, right?
It was physically torturing my guys. Very grueling. For them, very grueling. Man, I have to give it to them. They did an incredible job under those circumstances. But I think the most fulfilling thing is is working with a cast like that, seeing them taking the movie as seriously as I took it, seeing the crew take the movie as seriously as I took it, watching people enjoy it and form their own thoughts and opinions and have questions about it. I mean, it's like the process itself. It's hugely fulfilling to me.